Hey, fellas. Here I go once again. Willy Wonka, Macaroni Tony, and all that in between. I want y'all to understand, cause I want y'all to understand me. If you understand where I came from, then you understand where I'm at, and you will understand where I'm trying to go at. When I first went to prison, I was 14 years old. Little kid, never even heard of the word of prison. But when they sent me at an ad door from the reformatory school for boys, I realized that I was surrounded by some serious people. Killers, rapists, robbers, murder, you name it. And I know that I had to be violent to the next man in order to survive. It was a helliful roller coaster. It was a helliful experience. And you know what? I survived. I never completed the seventh grade. But when I went in there, and by the time I was 16, I'd have been in racer ride, gang ride against officers. I'd have stabbed people. I'd have been stabbed. I've been life flighted out of prison twice. I tried to commit suicide numerous of times, but I survived it. It wasn't my time to go. There's a purpose for me. There's a purpose for me in this world. And I don't seen death, don't struggle with death so many times. I had COVID and I was on a breathing machine for 14 days in intensive care. I survived. I'd have been life flighted out of prison twice, got stabbed bite to bite, and I survived. I had cut my arteries because I didn't want to live no more. Lost 4 pints of blood, had blood transfusion, but I survived. I'd have been strapped down to the bed. The police done beat up on me like I'm some rag dog with no mercy, but I survived. I'd have been stabbed by other inmates in the neck, in the stomach, and I survived. Everybody will survive. Everybody was meant to travel and to go down a certain path, and they will survive. Just because you're going through what you're going through is only temporarily because it will not last. But in every situation, there's a moral lesson to be learned. I was a kid one time. I didn't ask to go through prison to face and battle men who old enough to be my dad. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to go to Florida State Prison and meeting Ted Bundy when I was 17 years old, being locked up in a 6x9 cell. And the only thing I had were my books. I taught myself how to read, write, and spell. I read philosophy, psychology books, self-help, because I want to change. I want to be better. No one ever taught me that. I grew up in prison. But as I grew, my understanding began to be bigger than what it is. And I knew that I was way bigger than that cell.